Hello, traders. Today is Sunday, July 20th, and this is my full top-down analysis for the Euro US dollar, starting on the monthly time frame, working our way all the way down to the 1 hour. It really doesn't matter, even if you are trading like the minute time frames, the full top-down analysis is extremely important on any pairs that you may be trading. So on the euro dollar monthly time frame, I'm definitely still leaning towards this being an expanding ABC. If it is an expanding ABC, then the euro dollar has a lots and lots of upside potential still. I still think that if it is an expanding, which it looks like it is, this is eventually probably going to go up to about the 1.34 area, maybe 1.32 area. Now, I always like to have a couple different options on the burner, and there is definitely a chance that this move up is just a traditional ABC correction to this last move down, because we do have to admit that this is all lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. It could make another lower high and it possibly could go down. And if that does happen, we definitely should be able to recognize that on shorter time frames. So going down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we definitely got five waves up. We definitely got a big old correction in the middle. This is obviously either an A or a 1. This big old correction in the middle is definitely either a B or a 2. Now we're either in a big wave 3 of the expanding flat, which would put us all the way up to about the 1.34 area, or this is a wave C, and potentially we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C, and this could turn into a complete trend reversal and start just going down like that if it is a wave C. Now, if it's not a wave C, then this move down right here would likely just be a pullback to this last wave up. It would likely go down to one of these Fibonacci retracement levels, any one of these Fibonacci levels, and then it would end up making a higher low. So our goal right now is to try to identify whether this move down is an impulsive trend like this, or whether this move down is going to turn into a very overlapping corrective pattern like this. Definitely a big difference, and if you pay attention, that should tell you whether you have a wave C or whether you have a wave 3. Going down to the daily time frame, zooming back in, we do not even have a breaker structure on the daily. So this wave down could potentially just be a correction to this wave up. If you get a Fibonacci bounce, if you get an engulfing move to the upside, then you definitely could go back to looking for longs, and then hopefully you would learn whether it did this, continuing the higher time frame uptrend, or whether it did this, which would be a correction to the last wave down. We always try to take it one step at a time and allow the market to tell us what it's going to do. If you start assuming what's going to happen, that's when the market's going to smack you in the face and take all your money away. So going down to the 4 hour time frame, we are definitely still in a downtrend. We definitely do not have a break of structure yet at a Fibonacci level. So the trend is definitely still down. It could for sure continue down. We don't know because there's no break to the upside yet. And we do not know whether or not it's just going to keep on going down or whether it's just going to go up and give us breaks of structure, proving that this move is finished yet. Like I said, we try to take it one step at a time. So going down to the 1 hour time frame, a lot of the dollar pairs look like they are going back down. I mean, I still wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if this was like an ABC correction and this ended up doing something like this and going down like that. Because the daily's down, because the weekly is technically down, I would definitely still be looking for shorts. When the daily time frame bounces from a Fibonacci level, it makes an engulfing move to the upside, like I showed you on the daily at a Fibonacci level. I will definitely stop looking for shorts and definitely start looking for longs again. But until that happens, anytime I see a move to the upside, I am definitely going to assume that it is just a pullback within the higher time frame downtrends, at least until the daily time frame tells us otherwise. So anyways, don't forget to check out my free Discord channel, linked down here in the corner. Take a look at my website, fxpipcollector.com. And as always, thank you for watching and happy trading.